So, the phrase "your mom," my friends made me realize, has a lot of power. Or maybe it's just whoever you use it on. As my friend I knew from college revealed to me, I went to visit him this summer, and he told me how 10 years ago when we were in college, he tried to do the, "that's what your mom said" thing on me. And I responded the way I was responding to any comment about my mom at that time. You know my mom's dead, right? I'd forgotten about it. It was 10 years later. It apparently traumatized him, though, which made it twice as funny for me. Which is what I did, because, like I said, that was 10 years ago. My mom's been dead for 17 years. Oh, it's awful. But I'm also a horrible human being. So I do laugh at it, because it gets absurd the way people react to it at times. Like now, it's, like I said, 17 years, people ask me when they find out my mom was dead, "Oh, what was that like?" Compared to what? Oh yeah, the second time I was 15 and my mom died, that was sort of peak misery, but it was much better than the third time I was 15 and my mom didn't. No, there's nothing to compare it to. It's just this thing that happened, and it wasn't fun, but it happened. But what makes it odd is I actually do have something to compare it to, because that year, I mean, my mom died. I came into high school and was like, "Yeah, my mom died," and my friends were like, "Oh, sucks, dude. Let's not talk about that anymore." As though they were gonna catch some mommy death from me. But then a few months later, my friend's mom died, and my mom had died of cancer. She got sick, was diagnosed, and was dead within a month. It was relatively quick. It was not quick for my friend's mom. They were dealing with it for a few years, and when she finally passed, word got to the school, and everyone in my class was devastated. Like, we went to the library, and everyone was weeping. We spent an hour on people, mourning her. And I understand now. I can look back now and be like, "Oh, right, they all grew up together." So she was there when they were in kindergarten, passing out, cookies and juice. And they all knew each other, because we were the lucky kids. We got put into the smart kids class. We didn't get the shut up and follow education everyone got. We got the, "you're going to be the future leaders of America." And we, of course, responded by, no, we'll be managers at Wendy's. That's what's going to happen. But I got pulled into that class as well. But my family moved there late. So we'd only been there a few years. My friend's mom had been there with them. They'd all known her. My mom volunteered at the school too, but she volunteered with the other kids. She volunteered tutoring kids who needed help with reading and whatnot. So when she died, it was their friend losing someone they knew. And when my friend's mom died, they lost someone they knew. But at the time when it happened, I was like, why didn't my mom rank? Why didn't she get some of this? And it did bother me. But then a few months later, I ran into somebody that my mom had tutored. And we saw him in the hallway. We'd had class together before I was pulled into the Lucky Kid class. And I was like, "Oh, Don, hey, it's been years. I haven't seen. How's your mom? She's the only teacher who ever gave a damn about me, who ever told me I was worth anything. How's she doing?" "She's dead, man. She died a few months ago." And the look on his face at that moment, I was like, I thought I wanted some of what my friend's mom had gotten, some of that reaction. And seeing his face, it's like, no, I don't want this. I don't want anyone else to have any part of this. And I don't know what it meant to him to learn all of a sudden that the one person who had his back, the one person who was pulling for him, wasn't there anymore. And I left. I went on with the rest of my life. Obviously, oddly enough, I'm a teacher now at community college. I'm teaching all the kids who got the shut up and follow education, the people who are told they don't count, they're not going to go anywhere. And I worked my ass off for them because of how important it was to my friend to know that somebody was pulling. I didn't realize that this is why I do what I do until I was putting this story together. Until I realized how important it was for that guy to come up to me and go, "Dude, your mom. Thank you."